Behold! The last Kremnost festival has begun. And will not end till death.
I'm trying to temper myself. For tomorrow! I'm fine. I can't let them down.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish. Oh, glory! I salute you!
That's all I ever wanted.
Sun's embers. Hail the new world's dawn! You're an empty shell. With this one sun, tear open the sky! The flames in this body are not strong enough. The sun tear the sky! All stars burn to ash! So without substance. Empty shell. Quench the flames with blood. Is that her agony? Light embers. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn. Or curse of immortality!
Well fought. You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life, I shall once again deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
Will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death, indeed. You are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the...
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, and it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their month deaths. Crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself. For tomorrow! I'm fine. Transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future?
Feel the scorching hatred. Quench the flames of blood.
I can't keep him here.
sky! So without substance. Hail the new dawn! Is that all stars burned to ash? Quench the flames with blood!
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles. But
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
the core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles. 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
You're here, as always.
You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us.
If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again.
I can do this, Lord, as the demigod of the sky, a healer of...
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that a healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from ill...
Hyacinthia. I swear,
The raging fire.
your deaths will be just as they have never been.
Finish the sun's work.
It's the break of day. I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulder, part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker, compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so,
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to me, even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end. That over and over.
so you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all. But what about your wishes? The wishes of Lord Khaslana. So that's how it without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all is the moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to.
Now that is an then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance.
No, an empty flame saves no one, but I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. May the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius a though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Quench the flames of blood.
Hurts. The fire. Burning.
Hail the new dawn. Fear the sky! It's not strong. Quench the flames of blood. Lost in twilight! Chaos! Lift it with strife! Sun tear the sky! Merge with all this world's suffering. Await the end! Quench the flames of blood. Her agony! So with the subjects. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to tell me. How will the seeds.
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th, and this time, remain the same as ever.
Happy ending because this is all too depressing for me. Or at least an ending that doesn't feel everyone's dead already.
33 million. This is the cycle you're about to enter. In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to.
Never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, but this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night.
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin.
Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel? Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart. Do you still remember it?
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade. You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite. Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So,
if she takes on the weight of the... she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock, and if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend.
Oh, this is so wholesome.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame. Cyrene, a page never seen before, has lend me the power of time and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to yours. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before.
Tell me, will you, even if all of you burns to
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes, and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never...
take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final... The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Khaslana, the name of one who bears chaos, does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali. And as the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,000.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is
Fractured? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric.
Oh, damn. Get him, Fiden. Take that.
You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to that is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness.
Oh, damn.
Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release, because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury? Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creation. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But in the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I stood in the 23,570,000th cycle. This time, I felt it.
A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, a sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! Nanook, you arrogant fool! If I was born as the blazing son of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage burning futilely for 30 million epochs and grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash! Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction!
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness. Voices trailing fires, the echo of desires. A world of silence, sounds of desperation. Lanterns in the shadow, soft waiting. Tear it down, embrace the detonation. Burn up, craving our damn creation. Breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you. Yeah.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
Then send them on to tomorrow.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an you have stepped onto destruction. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. That the rules of Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 496. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable. The nameless from beyond the sky. Also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for her arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, her existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry if you do not mind.
The black tide that blotted out the sky, so melodious cold the song flowed from betwixt the blades.
Wake up! Wake up! Buddy! Wake up! You're finally awake! That's a relief. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important. That's right! At this very moment, after watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now, or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all, huh? That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself, but I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regret. Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod. This way, you'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here. But looking back, after all, across 30 million Sirenes, I was the first, and the only one who got to finally meet you. So, believe me, in the next cycle, and in the one after that, and the one after that. Saying all that, it can finally fade away in peace and become a part without even realizing it. We'd already taken a wonderful journey together. All the way to now, take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward. Go. Find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a... And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff, forever.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
an ending to this quest. All I have to say is I cannot wait for 3.5. Hopefully I finish 3.4. But anyway, I'm catching up and hopefully I'll catch up to 3.6. Here's hope. Anyway, Spike you up. Peace out.